Welcome. This is the latest episode of What Did I Miss? As you can see, I'm joined today by two lovely human beings. We have Zach Harper, friend of the show, best friend to many. We have Sarina Morales, who is a newbie to the show, and I am super stoked for what we're going to do. Yep, we're gonna try some new stuff out today. I hope that's okay with you guys. Are you ready for that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Just bring a callback joke.
I mean, yeah, like 45 minutes later that never hits. Those are the best kind. Okay, so we're going to do a little thing called 5 questions. But before we can get to that, I just selfishly would like to say how excited I am that the world is going to get a Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards showdown. Are we thinking, am I wrong in thinking that these NBA playoffs seem very exciting? Like, I just feel excited.
That's what they're supposed to be, right? They're
yeah,
supposed
but
to be
it's
exciting.
not like that every year. No, but some years it's like, oh, we already know who's going to win. Like, it feels genuinely wide open today to me.
Michelle, may I posit a theory?
Yeah.
We don't have LeBron James hanging over this thing, and so you're more excited about the.
Is that why I feel so light and fluffy?
I think so, because we don't have to
there's
like.
A chance.
There's a chance
we're going to be entertained.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's already chimed in, so that's going to be a nice long.
Yeah. To be fair, so did I.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, probably a lot of people that watched the Minnesota game the other night were confused. They probably thought that was the championship game. It, in fact, was not. That's still to be determined. But we also had a protester. We had Alex Rodriguez front and center. I feel like that Timberwolves game had everything, and I'm a little worried that no one else is going to live up to the hype of what we just saw.
It had everything except Karl Anthony Towns. It had everything except the best player on the Wolves.
Well, I'm sorry. Is 7 minutes left to go? Is that too early to foul out in an important game?
Serena, I actually was in one of the group chats I was in during the game. Once he fouled out, I said, "Oh, now the Wolves can win the game because he's played so horribly."
There you have
and they did.
And there it happened. Yeah. Yeah.
They did. I felt bad because I was piling on about the celebrations, but like at first I thought, oh, this is so cute and lovely and endearing, and I love Pat Beverly. I wish he was a Spur all the time. But then it took a weird turn, and then TNT ran with it as they do and makes everything better. What the hell? Sure, like if they get swept now, like what?
Serena's a much more positive person than I am, so I'm curious what her take is on this. But let me just say this: as someone who has been in Minneapolis. I lived there for 4 years. I covered the team. I was previously a fan of it before I got into all this. This Wolves franchise, at least since their inception in 1988, might be the worst franchise in sports.
Wow.
It's like they've been horrendous. Like they have been about as bumbling as it gets, other than maybe the Sacramento Kings or the New York Jets. But other than those two, the Wolves fans have had nothing, absolutely nothing to celebrate other than that 1 year where Jimmy Butler pulled them into the playoffs and was like, here, you losers, this is where you go, right? And then other than that, they've really done nothing. They wasted Kevin Garnett's career. Like absolutely, like a top 20 player of all time, and they completely wasted 12 years of his career. And so I think when fans see a little bit of success and that team sees a little bit of success, like Patrick Beverly knew when he got traded there this offseason, he's like, these are a bunch of losers. I have to pull them to the playoffs. He did it. Serena, I think they should celebrate.
He hate-pulled the team to get that win.
He did.
Impressive. I'm more impressive is that, like, Patrick Beverly really should have had a stop. Like if you watch any of these reality shows, like Love Is Blind season 2, there's a point where you gotta stop. You gotta just shut your mouth. Like even watching some of those recaps, you're like, oh my god, just stop talking. Like some of you just digging a hole. Pat Beverly takes the jersey off. He's excited. He's like, yeah, and he's talking crap to the sideline, like threw the jersey into the stands, and then that's it. Episode should end on that. And then he kept going. And I think that's where he just lost really everything.
There is a fine line between endearing America's sweetheart and obnoxious tool. Get off my TV.
I walk it every day.
I was all
seriously, it's so fine. But I was all for it too. Also because I do believe, he hates the Clippers. He wanted to be there. Yeah. That was his former team. I'm never gonna poop on Petty. Petty for me is one of the best emotions human beings get to have. So I love that for him. The shot of, for me, the cringiest moment, and this is just me hating love. Wow, Karl Anthony Towns. We're just gonna make out with our. I don't even want to say anything mean. I just want to say love, like his lover.
6 degrees of Kardashian separation.
I know.
Look, he had to make something in that night. You know, he couldn't make a shot. He had to make out. Like, it works.
It was so cringe. It was like, yo, that was for like the 7th seed. You still got a ways to go.
Again, though, the Wolves are never good, Michelle.
I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm just excited. I do hope they make a series out of it with Ja Morant, but I do know Ja Morant was watching and he had some emoji. It's just going to be good. It's young and energetic, and I'm all here for it. All right, I say we're going to play 5 questions. I will say this. The first 2 questions, we're going to start a little normal. And then we're going to take a little weirdness, okay? People are going to question what it is we ate for breakfast. So we're going to start this one off. And it's just a simple one is who is going to win the championship? And you have to defend your choice. And I will just start it by saying I have thought about this over and over again. I before the season started, I had Warriors. I even think I put money on it in Vegas, but I don't really feel that anymore. I'm going to go, weirdly enough, Boston Celtics.
What?
I know. I decided this 2 days ago. It's something I did on my own. I was in my car. There was quiet all around. And I just had an epiphany. Like, it hit me so hard. I was like, oh my God, they're going to play. I see the Boston Celtics quietly, without any real fanfare, other than they finished out the season. Like, they, all of a sudden did some things. I have this, I'm telling you, it's a vision. I don't know what you want. As Vision Quest? I don't know what you call those.
That's 100%.
It came to me.
You're right. Yeah.
What if it happens? And it literally came to me as a vision.
Which one of those
I don't
shoes
have any
told
other.
You that vision?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This one.
I don't see a green shoe in there. This is very
Zach,
confusing.
the green section is to my right, and I can't move the entire thing.
Sorry,
okay?
what a stupid assumption by my part that you wouldn't have a green section.
Wait, okay, so not boss. Fine. I just.
Could you say that again?
I just have. Who's talking to me? Is that my computer?
Siri is
What
like,
the-
wait, can you tell
Siri,
us again?
Siri
who
is
you picked?
activated for you.
Did she even go like? Did you say Boston?
I accidentally like whale rolled over onto my my Apple TV remote last night and hit the Siri button, and it said like, you can ask me anything, like how tall is LeBron James? And I was like, what is happening right now?
What?
One, I know how tall he is, and 2, why is that your example?
Right. Well, that was the first because he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. If it's not Boston, Sarina, who is it? Who you got?
Okay, Beadle, the other day on your
I'm gonna mock
podcast,
it.
you said that the Nets, there's no way that they're making
Yeah.
it. And so I went into a little deep dive, and I was like, no, I think the Nets are going to win the championship.
Oh, come on. That's more ridiculous than mine.
I know.
Wait, but that's East. We're sticking with East.
Here's
Okay,
the
why?
thing. There are 3 reasons. The Nets are the most rested team in the playoffs right now. I mean, Kyrie played half the season.
That is fair. Yep.
He's fasting for Ramadan, and he had 34 points against the Cavs. Like, what
That's
are we
terrifying.
doing here? And you're going to watch him play his former team. Another guy who's rested, Ben Simmons. I mean, we don't know. He might stay rested for the rest of the season, but dude is rested. So you've got legs that are coming into the playoffs. That's what you want. Also,
Right.
Second reason. Remember when KD's big-ass foot stepped on the line in Game 7, Nets Bucks? He has a new pair of shoes. He's not going to pull that again. And what's going to happen, it's going to come down to the line, literally the line. And he's going to make that shot this time in a championship game and win it for Brooklyn. That's how stories go.
I would love it. I would
Wait,
love
real
this.
quick. Now I'm just picturing Kevin Durant wearing, the kicker shoes in like the 1970s NFL where they're just like squared off at the top. Yeah, I think that's what he's wearing now.
I'm sure he's going to pull out a shoe that everyone's going to buy. Like, it didn't work out for Zion. It's going to work out for KD.
100%.
Jay-Z
God, I
is
would
a
love
fan.
that.
It's not Drake.
Ow.
We're not dealing with A-Rod. Jay-Z.
That's fair.
He took up 2 seats the other day in the play-in game. So those are my 3 reasons. I really thought about
really?
it. I know you don't believe in the Nets, but
I don't. But I will
Some of
squash
them
your
there.
3rd one with 2 words. Donnie Wahlberg. Sit down. Everyone
that's who
sit.
should battle. They should
Yes.
bring them in as an
Fine.
extra, like they're 6 man. Wahlberg
Right.
against Jay-Z.
I got Wahlberg all day. Every day. Zach, is anybody
the
going
wrong
Western
Wahlberg.
Conference here? Shut up. No, it's not the Wahlberg. Do you have anybody? Okay, go. Who do you have? I'm like,
I could go with the Western Conference, but you know what?
wait, you could?
I'm not. I'm not
Wow.
going to.
What? Wow.
Despite being a West Coast kid from sunny Sacramento, California, I'm going to stick in the Eastern Conference. You know what I love more than anything? Culture. I love culture. I love heat culture. I love the idea that you can be in the best shape of your life and you don't pass the fitness test for the Miami Heat in the preseason. I love the idea that Jimmy Butler can pull hate anybody into anything. He can decide, I'm going to get rid of these guys and I'm going to come in there, and you can't do anything about it. Bam Adebayo might be the best defensive player in the league. Duncan Robinson, sure, he turned into a pumpkin, but you know what else happened? They got Max Strus to become Cinderella. So they don't need that $90 million bust anymore. They got a free bust right there. They've got PJ Tucker, who's a reigning champion. Kyle Lowry's big ass is going to be there blocking, guys from going into the lane and getting a charge. That guy's got a wagon on him. I'm going Heat culture all the way because Pat Riley is being portrayed by Adrian Brody, and that's going to be the lasting championship image. It's not going to be Adam Silver handing the championship trophy to him. It's going to be Adrian Brody.
I would love that so much.
Yes.
By the way, the disrespect towards the Phoenix Suns by all three of us.
Well, I mean, they're absolutely going to win it, but I had to go with the
I don't think they are. I'm in the camp of I think Chris Paul's cursed. I think he's cursed for life. Yeah. Again, I go off visions and curses.
Do you think it's the nut punching that got him cursed? Like when he did that in college?
Or the crying constantly. I once took a hot yoga class with him. Yeah, also not good. How many have you done? Why aren't you better yet?
So many.
Why aren't you better
By the
yet,
way,
bro?
Jake from State Farm, constantly breaking and entering.
Yeah,
constantly.
Constantly breaking and entering, by the way.
Oh,
and I don't like it. Also, I don't need my I've never met my insurance person. I don't even know if I have one. I just pay something.
I don't even know if I have insurance.
Covered.
I gotta be honest.
I just assume I have insurance. I've been paying for something. Yeah. You don't know until you know. Okay, so no Western Conference. Wow. At least we've all agreed on the East, so we might get half right. All right, things are going to get weird now. Question 2.
Also, no one picked the reigning champion Milwaukee Bucks.
No. Nobody. Again, I think of them like I think of the Phoenix Suns.
It's not going to age well. Is it? It's just going to be a rematch of those two teams, and
luckily,
it's not going to age well.
Our paychecks will still go, so it doesn't matter if we get it right
Luckily,
or not. That's
it's only on the internet.
It's only on the internet forever. But then you have that one guy that's like, you guys say, shut up. Okay, question 2 takes a turn. I'm going to read it because I don't want to screw it up. Imagine a world where beverages come out of your right hand. Which 5 beverages would you have come out of each of your digits? Do not pick water. That's just an automatic because you need it to live. Zach first.
I don't know that I do. Okay.
5 is a lot. I don't even drink 5 beverages. Okay.
First one, I think out of the thumb, I'm gonna go with a cappuccino. Can I have that kind of not just like coffee, but I want an actual cappuccino. That's my coffee drink. Yeah.
Make noise.
It is. Yeah, it's going to make the foaming noise. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to become an artist. I'm going to give a thumbs up and point it towards the coffee cup 3 feet away and see if I can shoot the cappuccino into that. It's going to be a little bit of a learning process, but I'm going to get it.
Okay. That's a good one.
Cappuccino off the top. It is a lot. 2, I don't drink this, but I feel like I should. Green tea.
Oh, I might do that one. Okay.
I don't drink tea, but I feel like that's something I probably should do more of. Middle finger, gonna be the good old fashioned. It's my favorite drink.
Wow, that's a good
Love an old fashioned.
Okay.
Ring finger, and I feel like Sarina and I are gonna be together on this one. A Macallan's 18. It's just gonna be a nice aged scotch that's just gonna be spectacular. Pinky finger to round it off. You know what? Can I pick a sparkling water? Because I just think that would be fun to shoot at people.
Yeah, because I think we're just saying regular water is
it's just
yeah.
Right. So sparkling water because I wanted to freak people out. I think that will freak people out. Any kind of carbonation, I think is really.
I'm sorry. You think that the sparkling water with a handful of beverages is going to be the one thing that freaks people out? That's going to be the final straw.
If you can you shoot them all at the same time?
Oh, yeah. Remember when we used to make those at 7-Eleven? You make a suicide and you just run the cup down the soda machine? But, I don't know why we called it that. But, yeah. That's
horrible name for it. Also, running suicides in basketball. Horrible name for this stuff.
Yeah. They're always bad. Nothing.
But what's weird is your version of that was 7-Eleven. We did that at Taco Bell. So I don't
Well,
know.
I said 7-Eleven, although we never had a 7-Eleven where I grew up. For some reason, I said that, but really, it was like a Diamond Shamrock gas station.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably more like it. Okay, that's five. That's 5 beverages. Serena, do you agree? Okay, I like that you assigned which ones. That's important. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can assign. I feel like if Pat Beverly had fingers and he had to like shoot out things, it'd be like Red Bull, Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Are you
God, what if
under the
they're all
impression
caffeine?
that he doesn't have fingers? You said if he had fingers, and
He had
I
fingers.
saw him last night. I got to be honest. I don't know what happened post game, but I saw
He
him.
might have lost.
He got
them
some.
after.
They're gonna. He's
Might not
gonna
be there
keep
today.
instigating like a mother.
So no water. Okay. So
No.
maybe. So the thumb, we need it, right? So maybe like green juice. I feel like I need that. I need it.
Ooh.
I should remind
Yeah.
myself, like, hey, you need this. Just get a little like vitamin in there. So like thumbs up.
None of mine were
my,
healthy.
my index finger, because we're going seltzer water here. I love seltzer water. I broke my index finger playing baseball years ago. So I can't bend it fully. So I feel like that's an appropriate finger for seltzer water. Because it's like kind of like it's like messed up water.
It's
like,
wonky.
so it
Yeah,
might
I like
make
that.
noise when you like take it out.
Wait,
of the,
do you
like,
think
seltzer
seltzer water is defective water?
It
Yeah,
is.
Yeah,
It's water that's
like
gone
not
bad.
Water. Like a different water.
It's expired water. Is that how? That's how it seltzers.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay, I can get behind
I
that.
would make it fancy. I'd make my broken finger feel better, like a limoncello flavor, like liqueur, one of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe like
okay.
some there.
Those are fancy
The middle
with the
finger,
sparkles.
coffee all day. Black coffee, like I can't live without it. So boom,
Yeah.
take your coffee and enjoy it. Don't talk to me.
It's no longer a
Right
family
here
show.
in my hand. The ring finger is always McAllen. I hope
Yeah.
they sponsor me one day. This is like part of my blood.
You guys are
Mm-hmm.
hardcore.
Scott, I would marry it. I told them to just
They just won't
Okay.
respond to her DMs. They just
Just keep trying. Keep trying.
Oh. And then I feel like the pinky is like very appropriate for a rosé. You can be like rosé all day. That sucker.
oh, that's
yeah.
smart.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
make friends, and then you can say rosé all day. Literally, it's in your finger. So
Mm-hmm.
those would be my.
I mean that.
What do you
Okay. God. Oh, well, see, the water thing is literally like that's all I drink. So, except for wine, and that's where this comes in.
Uh-oh.
So I do think I think I should do a green tea. Although I feel like I'm gonna get sick of the green tea because I want to like green tea, but I don't love green tea. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just go ahead and make the pinky the green tea. It's sort of a throwaway, and I'll forget about it probably. So that's fine. But then I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Disrespect to the pinky.
You just
finger.
forgot about your
Goodness.
pinky.
Yeah, it's just like we don't really need our pinkies, to be honest. Like, it's fine. I think what I'll do is, I mean, does a smoothie count? No, it doesn't count as a beverage. I like the idea of a green
you can do a
juice.
smoothie. I don't
Can I
mind
do a
that.
smoothie, like a fruit
Yeah,
smoothie?
I said
absolutely.
green
Right.
juice. That's
I don't know
Yeah.
that we should keep
watered
ourselves
down smoothie.
grounded in a conversation where we're
Well, it's like
shooting
it's a-
liquids out of our
I'm
fingers.
drinking
like,
it.
that's-
You gotta
Yeah,
have
if it goes through a
balance.
straw, it's okay. So then I'm going to
Yeah.
do like smoothies, like fruit things.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do red wine, all of them. Every single red wine that's ever been made.
all blended?
But good ones. Yeah, all of them. Every single one. I was going to do, Pinot, but then I realized, no, I need all these. Then I'm going to do a champagne finger because I don't drink it often, but I do
yeah.
like it when I do. And then my last one will be dirty martinis. And then the blue cheese stuffed olives will just shoot out of, I guess, some other part of my body that I'm not aware of the rules
Oh,
yet.
okay.
And then that will be those are my 5. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to be okay with that. That's that.
I like
Yeah,
that you
that's
have
2
the
healthies.
option for food to come out of another.
Well, I mean, I don't know the rules. Is that another question? We're probably going to question 3. If you could have food shoot out of any part of your body. Okay. Wow. I wish my hand is. Our hands are overrated. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to think about it. I know I left out a beverage. We'll be right back with a normal question, I promise. Ish. Right now, in this moment, is the best time for everything and all things live television. And good for you, because Sling is the best of live TV for the best price. It's everything you love about live and also on-demand TV without all those long-term contracts and hidden fees. So with Sling, you're going to get channels like ESPN, TBS, TNT, CNN, HGTV, and a whole bunch more. Plus 80,000 on-demand movies and shows, 50 hours of DVR storage included, and the ability to pause or change your subscription at any time, plus so much more. Watch your favorite comedies, action, drama, adventures, suspense and thrillers, documentaries, which I think are probably the best, news and sports for just $35 a month. That's it. Sign up in 5 minutes, start streaming right away on your TV, your phone, and your tablet. It's the easiest and cheapest way to watch the TV you love, both live and on demand. Take control of your entertainment with Sling, the TV you love for a price you'll love. Try it free today. Go to sling.com. Restrictions apply. Welcome back. We're playing 5 questions with Zach and Sarina. This one's okay, I think. It's simple. Where should Russell Westbrook play next? Go. Sarina first.
China?
Damn it. That was my answer.
Was that yours? Was that yours, Zach? Go, don't answer.
Stephon Marbury years ago.
That was my reason. That was
Fine.
my
Okay.
reason.
The Mets?
No, you
Should
get
he
to go.
try another sport?
The Mets.
Maybe he should be a fashion designer. No,
look,
there's one good
personally,
answer.
He wants to stay in LA, go to the Clippers. He can play with, PG. That'd be great. Also, there's
Yeah.
a Westbrook car dealership up the block from my house. And they've
That's
been trying
right.
to sell me a Jeep for a minute now. And I'm ready to do it. But he's got to stay.
Yeah.
So
He's gotta stay.
Play with Paul George, or go back to OKC where you started and help out a
Ooh.
bunch of young guys there.
No shit. Okay, he hates helping people. He doesn't want to help people.
He doesn't want to.
Zach, he doesn't want to help.
Get
anybody.
OKC.
Like, I can tell that. Zach, okay, well, she took your China. So now you got to
Okay.
come up with something.
All right.
China.
At the risk of this getting
Pick another
me
country then, Zach.
kicked off the
That's your
podcast.
global awareness.
I want to see just how great Greg Popovich is, okay? Like,
God,
I want to
yeah.
see Russell Westbrook next to
No way,
DeJounte
man.
Murray, a
Hell
two-point guard lineup, and
Hell
we'll
no.
just see, how do we make this work? Is
We
Pop
don't-
going to be able to get through to him? Is Pop going to be able to, like, impart his wisdom and get him to open up and get him
No.
to love wine the way he does and everything? Or is this going to be a disaster of a situation? I was
Yes.
going to go with China because it did work out for Stephon Marbury. And then as I was pivoting in my head, I thought, you know what? There's rumors that Michael Jordan wants to trade for him, and that would be a whole disaster, but he'd look really cool in those uniforms, and then we get to make fun of Michael Jordan's moves and everything and bring back Kwame Brown, all this stuff, right? I was thinking all that, but then I just thought
Too soon.
I'd actually love to see Beads just react to
No.
a Westbrook game
Wow.
82 times plus playoffs.
82
really the reason.
times. The thing is, though,
Not even
I will
about
say,
Coach Pop.
I do like Russell Westbrook. Like, that's the thing. I enjoy
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook. But there's
I think he was
like,
scapegoated for the wrong reasons this year.
I
Like,
think he
it
was
wasn't his
too.
fault. He just wasn't the solution.
well, which leads me to my answer.
Ooh,
The Los
okay.
Angeles Lakers.
Oh,
you
no.
made this bed. Y'all gonna sleep in it
You're
until
gonna-
finances. This is gonna be your destiny for at least the next season, hopefully multiple. I love it so much. I want this to. I'm not like there are disasters that you want to end quickly. This is not one of them. I want this one extended for as long as possible. Just lingering.
Yeah.
Like a typhoon just floating above us. Just keep it going. Just run it back, indeed.
You brought him
Run
here.
it back, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah,
You made this monster.
You made your bed. Now you got to shit in it, or whatever the saying is. Like
Yeah,
that's what
that's
it
what
is.
you
Yeah.
did.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
now it's
I may
yours.
have mixed some things up, but can I change my answer to the Sacramento Kings then?
Oh,
'Cause
that's
I
actually
think-
not bad.
Well, it wouldn't be good, but it would also like just. I think it would be great to have him on there. They get to like celebrate the triple doubles. They get to like celebrate history. They can call back
Right.
to Oscar Robertson, who started with the Cincinnati Royals, who then eventually became the Rochester Royals, or it was Rochester and Cincinnati and then the Kings, right? So there's like a little history tie-in, whatever. You know, I've already lost interest in the history of that franchise, but the one good era they've had with
That's
Chris
something.
Webber and Jay Will and Rick Adelman and everything. Before that, they had an NBA record, a tied NBA record of 15 straight seasons without the playoffs. And then they made the playoffs for a bunch of years. And
Those
then they
were fun
followed that up
years.
with an active all-time record of 16 straight missed playoffs.
Okay.
So that's
And it would be
31
exciting.
straight years sandwiching this one era of basketball. Who better to pull you out of that than Russ, or who better than to tuck you into that than Russ? Like, I just think that
Right.
could be a fun combination.
Do you think he still has it in him though to do
No.
the old stat padding fun thing?
Oh yeah. Oh, the stat
Like-
padding.
like he
Yes.
could still do- yeah.
He definitely has that
No.
in him. Yes.
Right? Like, I feel like he would love to, because in his mind, I think if he was able to do that again, it would be showing everybody they were wrong. When in reality, it's no, you're just proving everyone right, actually. But that's fine too. I don't hate it.
Like
Put butts in
small
seats.
Cities.
Yeah, right.
And it throws everyone off. Like,
that's true. That is
like
true.
in LA, New York. You're like, oh,
yeah,
been there, done that. Yeah. Well, Sacramento is considered the Paris of California.
Yeah, Sacramento is considered the toilet of my house. That is the worst place I've ever spent time.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because when I worked for the Nets, I don't care. Here's why. When I worked for the Nets, our Thanksgiving always somehow coincided with a 3-day stay in Sacramento. So basically, and we had to stay at the Marriott, which is a sign outside. Or maybe it wasn't a Marriott, but it was a sign on the hotel. Was that what it was? It said whatever.
There's only one hotel in Sacramento.
But at the time there was one place where they stayed. Yeah, that's.
And did it say that the materials used to build this building may be carcinogenic? Really?
Oh, by the way, they were carcinogenic. It wasn't. There was no maybe about it. There was absolutely.
That was my 3-day Thanksgiving for like years. So that's all.
Some more tourism ads for Sacramento.
I feel like after
better.
this,
it's gotten better. There's some really good restaurants there.
I do believe you.
Yeah, there's some really good restaurants there. It's just I'd never want to live there again.
No, I believe you. I mean, look, I hadn't lived here in 20 years, and all of a sudden there's like good stuff I didn't know. I didn't know they'd be here. Okay, now we're back to weird questions where people are going to question our drug intake. Here we go. Which is a less bad idea? Lower the hoops. Less bad. Okay? Think about it. Less bad. Okay, so better. Lower the hoops to 8 feet in the NBA or raise them to 11.
I mean.
Go. Oh, should I go? I should go. I don't want to go first. Yeah. This one's hard. I mean, lowering it to 8.
I have an answer. There is one answer here.
Is there one answer? Okay, wait. Let me hear yours. I'm going to go out of order.
You
absolutely cannot lower the rims to 8 feet. There is no way. What are we trying to do? Get JJ Barea to dunk? Like, there is no reason.
Yes.
It is not safe. It is like, do you remember slam ball? Slam ball. Sure, we don't.
I tried out for it.
We don't have trampoline. All right, hold on. I need that audition video.
Well, I know.
We don't have trampolines on the floor, but Ja Morant has trampolines in his calves. Okay, and so we don't need these guys 9 feet above the rim. They're gonna hurt themselves. Like, if you get it up to 11 feet, guys, there's a challenge in shooting and like in dunking and everything. Like, there's a lot more that can happen.
Who would dunk?
There is Ja Morant probably, but there is nothing but injuries and famine and plagues that will happen if we lower the rims to 8 feet.
But chaos. Do we not? What?
Chaos? Put LeBron in Sacramento if you want chaos. I'm not trying to get these guys killed.
Okay, but 11 feet, what is that? Like Boban and Ja Morant? And I don't even think Boban actually could, because there's no vertical there.
I think Boban would just pull the rim down to him.
I think so. He's the only one that could, right?
Yeah.
Are you worried about the health and safety of these players?
No.
I'm not even worried about my own health and safety. Like I don't even, it's like, you know what? You only live once.
5 lines in one finger. She's not worried about health and safety.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever. Okay, fine. It might be a little, but I think the 11 feet, I mean, the 11 feet is like sort of like rock and jock kind of whatever that weird 4-point thing they had that was way high. But that was like 20 feet up, wasn't it? Or is that just?
There was 20. There was a 25-footer for 25 points, and then they had a 50-footer for 50 points. 50. And Dan Cortez couldn't hit any of them.
God bless him. But he looked good though, so honestly, it doesn't matter.
Gorgeous man. Yeah.
Serena, are you with him on the 11? We can't do the 8 because it's dangerous.
Like forget danger.
That was demeaning.
But yeah, I mean, come on, really dangerous. I would like to discover the next like Muggsy Bogues that can.
Yes.
So if you put it at 11, that would give the opportunity for a person to be able to show us all, wow, you are actually, that's 11 feet. That's not even,
that's awesome.
Regulatory. So maybe, the accidents or something, but I want the game to be impossible to play at this point. Steph Curry should be the only guy that can make a shot. And that's it.
Game scores are like 12 to 4.
Serena wants the worst game possible.
I want no points. 0 points.
You got to be a minimum of 7 feet to play in the NBA.
God, actually, that would be a spectacle, and I wouldn't hate looking at that.
You'd have a very small amount of teams. Like,
yeah, which I've always said was better. 3 teams is better than.
You gotta find.
Yep.
I'd love to watch James Cameron's NBA, like just the Avatar NBA. Like that sounds amazing to me. Yeah.
Yeah, except it's going to take 7 years for him to put the damn thing together, and we ain't got that kind of time, James.
Right.
Why are you so slow? Oh, okay. So,
The movie sucked anyway.
It did suck. It was weird. Creeped me out. Quick break. I guess I kind of think I'm with you guys, although the chaos of the 8-footers would just be like, it would be slam ball.
Oh, you're not worried about the health and safety of players?
I mean, I'm really like we're all gonna die, right? Like
I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it.
Good Lord willing.
Zach thinks he's dying tomorrow.
I'm gonna get my fingers full of wine. Quick break, and we'll come back and wrap it up with question 5. I like this one. This is our 5th and final question with Sarina and Zach. It's a brain buster. LeBron's been in the playoffs every year since 2006 until now. Just a reminder. Who will be in the next 15 years of playoffs? Holy crap, that's hard. Sarina, you want to go first? That's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
Demetrius Jamel Morant. His name is Demetrius. Like
Demetrius.
that alone. It sounds like
that's
Tetris,
a city in Southern California.
It sounds like Temecula and Tetris had a baby.
Temecula.
Yeah,
No.
Temectris.
Demetrius.
I feel like obviously Grizzlies, a lot of young talent, they draft well, they can compete for years, all of those things that are, maybe more realistic. But also I'm tired of seeing guys like the LeBrons, the MJs, the Durants that have really bad receding hairline.
What? Look at Zach.
John Morant has great hair.
Got beautiful
He has
hair.
amazing hair. And let's change the future of basketball where we start seeing guys keep their hair and win.
I love that.
Shut up, Zach. That's because you have a full head of hair, ass.
Yeah.
Sorry
so
for
that's
the
not
jeans.
fair. Yeah.
Whatever
cheating thing
Liquid.
you're doing
Let me tell you,
that.
Beads. This liquid collagen is unbelievable.
Let me tell you, Zach.
Honestly,
aging,
his hair. I don't think he cuts it. I don't know what you do to it. It just sits up. It looks like a plant. Like
I didn't even touch it this morning. This is straight out of bed. This will shock you. I haven't done anything before this podcast.
I'm not shocked.
What? You didn't scrub and exfoliate and get rid? How dare you?
No, I did brush my teeth.
I mean, why? That's the one thing you don't have to do. So here's the thing. That's funny you should say that because my first instinct was John Morant, but now I'm like, okay, let me think of someone else. Zach, do you have someone? For
Demetrius sounds
years?
like a medicine they're going to advertise for mesothelioma. Like that, like Demetrius. Like take Demetrius. Ask your doctor about Demetrius today.
Also, why do we have to ask our doctors about any medicine? I don't like that.
That's a great question. All right, yeah, I do have an answer for you.
A good one. Okay.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Giannis. I don't think Giannis is going anywhere. I don't think Giannis is going to retire. I think Giannis is going to play until he's 50. I think we're talking about LeBron's about to pass Kareem on this list and all. I think Giannis is so in love with the game of basketball. I think he's legitimately obsessed to a point where if he wasn't this good, we would get a restraining order in the name of basketball against him because he is so in love with this stuff.
So in love.
He's obsessed in a way that only the greats are. He has a great hairline, so you don't have to worry about that, Sarina. He's going to be in the and I think they're just going to start cycling players in and out. I think it's going to be I don't want to this is potentially going to be offensive to Michelle. I think he might be the next Tim Duncan in that way, where it's just success is rooted where he is. He's not going to leave Milwaukee, and he's just going to be this all-time great who never goes away.
Well, how old is Giannis right now?
That's a great question. 26, I think.
That's the only tough part about the 15. He might get aged out on the 15. 15.
He's gonna play till he's 50.
Could there be a sixth man who just keeps making it to the playoffs?
That's what I think it's going to end up being, right?
Chosen, yeah, like Seth Curry.
You know what?
Seth
I think
Curry,
I'm going to go.
Tyler
I'm
Hero.
going to go. Speaking of, I'm going to go where Steph Curry is for my pick. Because I'm trying to think of age, young enough to nail the 15.
Well, Steph's 33, right?
No, I'm not going to say. No, I'm not saying Steph.
Oh,
but I'm going where he is because I'm obsessed with this kid, and I want him to be
Andrew
a Spur
Wiggins.
as well. No, not Andrew Wiggins. Who? It's a lot of wear and tear there. Kuminga. I would like to see.
Oh, I love Jonathan
think
Kuminga. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with Jonathan Kuminga. When they play the Spurs, there's two 19-year-olds on the floor, and I just want them to team up and dominate. So yeah, I think I'm going to go. He's in a good position now, provided they don't move him around and stuff. But it's a shot.
Fantastic.
Great hair.
Great hair.
Great
hair.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great name. Like solid. And he's only 19. So he's just going to get bigger and better, I'm sure. So I'm going to go. I think mine's right, guys. I actually really do. Now
What?
that I say it out loud. I do think mine's the right answer.
Forget John
Okay,
Morant.
now what if I say this? What if I say this? Russell Westbrook is a king. Is a Sacramento king. Now, do you feel like maybe you should change your answer?
Because he has only 2 restaurants to eat from.
Yeah. And he's going to get cancer if he
actually-
stays at the hotel.
I'm going to change my
which-
answer. I said this on the radio a couple of months ago, and I stand by it, especially after Tuesday night. You know who's Wolves proof? Anthony Edwards. He is Minnesota
that's a
Timberwolves
good
proof.
one.
I think
That's
Anthony
a good
Edwards
one.
is like here to stay, and he's going to be like right up there with John Moran in a couple of years.
See, but I think the team is going to be the tricky part for making the
For
playoffs.
sure.
Right?
But
Like,
he's
that's gonna
I'm
be
telling you,
where
That has
he
to
is
not
Wolves
play.
proof. He doesn't have to be
Whereas
a
I
champion
think the
there.
Warriors
He just has
are-
to make the playoffs every year.
Yeah, you just have to
That's
make the
all.
playoffs. You don't have to win.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't know. I still think mine's right. The right answer.
Plus, he
was
named his
Jonathan
dog
Kuminga.
after him. His dog is Anthony Edwards Jr.
Shut
You know?
your mouth.
He has a Twitter account.
Usually you do that with children.
He has a Twitter
Dog.
account. What kind of dog is it? I'm gonna follow.
I think it's a bulldog.
Of course it is. God, why do everyone love they love
You
bulldogs?
keep naming your dogs like junior, senior,
Oh my God,
fourth. Like,
I'm gonna find it.
think about it.
That's actually brilliant. But then,
Yeah.
oh, that's brilliant. Like, Michelle, stop eating your own poop. That'd be fun to yell.
It's
Yes,
Ant-
I love
It's
regular
Ant
names, like
at
people names.
Ant Junior 1_.
Ant Junior 1_.
This actually might be
is-
like a pit bull bulldog hybrid or something. I don't know.
Oh my God, I love this so much.
Yeah.
Ant Junior. Okay. Wait, what is that? Yeah. Is it?
It's a pit bull something.
No, why can't
I think it might just be a straight up pit bull.
I
And
bet
I don't
it
mean
is.
Mr. 305.
Technically, still a
Mr. 305 dog. Okay, I'm gonna find it. It's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna be obsessed with it, and I cannot wait. You guys, I feel like we could play 5 questions every day because if we're allowed to just go nutty wild, it's gonna be super
Yeah.
fun.
Let's
I
do
hope
it.
I really like the one about options.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to.
I've never looked at my hand and think,
I never will.
Now maybe
It's
next
filing.
time.
manicure?
How about this? Next time, and let's give ourselves a little time to think about this. If you could be a magician and you could make an item of food like sleight of hand but appear, maybe you figure that out. Is it a taco? Is it a piece of pizza? Is it a creme
Oh,
brulee?
so
I
like
don't
just
know.
whenever you feel like it.
Yeah,
but you only
just
have
like
the one.
do this and like all of a sudden it's in your hand or what? You know
That's
what?
with your left hand.
Yeah,
Because you
I
have
know,
the
I'm
drinks
like
in the
this-
right hand. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my right hand's busy.
I'll wear my right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough too because I crave different things every day. So I'm gonna have to really. You're gonna have to
And
give
let
me
me
about
just
a
throw
week.
this out there. David Blaine, fraud.
Oh my
Complete
God!
fraud.
How dare you? He is
Michelle,
not.
I'm so sorry. No, it's great to only complete 75% of every trick. You're
Okay,
right. That's
here's
the point
deal.
of magic.
But I was in a room with him once back in my entertainment days where it was just me, him, 2 camera guys, and an audio dude after we were done shooting, and he kept doing tricks for just us standing there. It blew I still don't even understand how he did any of it. And we're the only ones there. There's no
it
like
card tricks?
trickery.
What did he do?
Yeah, he did card
Disappear?
Yeah,
tricks.
because
He
it's the
did
only thing he
like
can pull off.
what? Okay, first of all, you act like what? Magic is just it's. unless
Don't
it's
tell
moving an entire
me
bridge.
you're going to hold your breath for 12 minutes and then only get to 8 minutes, okay?
But that's
Just
not
say-
even
if you say, "Oh,
magic. I don't,
don't
care
tell
about
me you're
holding
going to
your
live in a
breath.
box above London for 40 days and then make it 29 days,
I could do
okay?
that. I could actually do that. Yeah, but those aren't magic tricks. Those are just weird, like I don't know what you call that. It's like weird perseverance,
Fraudulence,
human
that's
trick.
what it's called.
Yeah, but
It's called
making
fraud
things
insurance.
disappear like this, that is magic.
That's more magic. The
It's
other
just
stuff
sleight of
is, like,
hand.
Living in
Yeah.
a studio apartment in New York.
All right,
Yeah,
Maybe he
been
can.
there.
if you can pull yourself away from chiropractor TikTok, which I know is very hard, magician revealing TikTok, it's kind of great. They show you how all that stuff's done.
I don't know why you hate everything.
He literally sends me chiropractor TikTok. Like it's just like
Oh, I can't.
June
I'm
28th.
Definitely afraid.
I've got an appointment. June 28th. Can't wait.
Are you gonna video it for us?
Yeah,
Because
he
I don't
videos
want to go
everything
because I
and
don't
then-
want to die. But I'll watch you.
No,
do
he
it.
yes.
he videos every appointment he has and puts them on Instagram.
And you
TikTok.
trust this man with your
Until-
life.
No, but I'm ready. I told you. Doesn't
I
matter.
mean, you're gonna go out a legend. I know that.
Yeah.
We'll all
Well.
say something at your thing.
He died from
we're gonna-
chiropractor.
He died
That's the
the
na-
way we knew he would.
Yeah, on chiropractor TikTok.
Oh my God, you guys, we're doing this again. This has been the latest, I would say greatest episode, I think, so far of What Did I Miss? Enjoy the NBA playoffs. I'm going to be so not productive for the next several weeks in a row, and I think I speak for everyone when I say that. Sarina, I'm so happy you were on here today, Zach. Yeah, great, thanks. Rate, review, subscribe, all that junk. 631-397-0403. I say that number. I don't even know if anyone's going to call it, but if you do, send us pictures or something about a chiropractor, a video, if you will. Please. Thank you, and good night.